This is Brian Anderson. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Here's Lillard. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Here's Richardson, following the bucket by Boston. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Down low. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Doncic. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Lillard. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Bridges outside. Pass to Lillard. To the paint. Now Antetokounmpo. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Lillard outside. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. They shoot again! Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now the Celtics on the move. A kick out to White. Outside Durant. Back to White. Here's Durant, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16 and a half points a game. He's off on the layup. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by White. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Woo, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
And this is what Josh Richardson brings to your team. On the defensive end, send it back.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
They set the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Really left him alone that time.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jackson. No made baskets yet. Lillard outside. For three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, B.A., officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
The drive by Porter. Iguodala.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
They shot so well in the first quarter, but haven't gotten the same kind of looks in the second.
And that one's good by Durant.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The kick out to Kuzma. Trent from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Count it. Durant's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
He gets it in there.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Screen by Durant. On the wing, Durant. Takes the 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Hayward outside to the inside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Screen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Green. And here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And there's the rejection. And that one's good. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's a minute 59 left in the first half of this one. Here's Pritchard. Back to Horford. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. Kyle Kuzma under control and making plays for his teammates.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Inside, White coming through.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Lillard outside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Hayward with it. Jackson in his pocket. Doncic outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside White. Giannis with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Horford for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, misses the dunk. It's a one-on-one situation. White can't hit. On the wing, Richardson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Boston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Lillard can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 4. Doncic outside. Pass to Whitmore. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Turner. Doncic on the wing. There's the 3. Doncic! Count it!
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Josh Richardson.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Celtics lead by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Turner. Back to Doncic. Doncic up strong. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Three minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Nice shot by Durant.
Now forget the analytics. If KD's shooting it, I'll take it all day.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Richardson. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Turner. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Celtics lead by 7. Knocked loose. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Here's Bridges. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Luka on the attack.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by White. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the 2nd half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside White. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Miles Bridges, we know, elite athleticism. Going to show you his speed right there in transition.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Jackson. Lillard right side. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bucks trail by 3. Now here's Porter to the inside. Iguodala. The layup off target. Pass to Durant. And here's Hayward. Here's Durant. Lets the 3 fly. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thanks.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
From deep, Hayward. The shot off that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's the fast break. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Lillard right side. Here's Bridges. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Pritchard. Screen by Durant. On the break. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Jackson. No good. That would have tied it. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Doncic. Pass to Turner to win the cold spell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Bridges with it. Durant covering. Back to Antetokounmpo. Richardson for 3. The Bucks rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. For the finish. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
Lillard right side. Misses the jumper from the wing. Celtics lead by 7. It was stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Antetokounmpo has got 20.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Doncic! 3-ball from the corner is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Durant with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offline with a baseline jumper. And here's Milwaukee now.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that